like I sure and he gets frustrated when Aussie PD doesn't know how to handle things. I'm like, dude, they're not gunfighters. They're not people who want to go outside and shoot people. That's not who they are.
Faction is meant to give RP experience to people and to allow people to RP as an officer. No more, no less. If you're in a gunfight, don't expect backup. Like, yeah, you might get some people come over and help you out, but don't expect to win the fight. You're gonna die, and just RP as you're just the uh, unfunded PD basically. RP PD.
And I guess he's implemented like a couple new divisions and whatever, and he's set out some goals for each division, and everybody has pretty much told him they can't. It's unreasonable. So like I said, he's going through a culmination of things. I feel for him. I really do. But at the end of the day, he needs to realize that he chose that role. And I told him that you need to realize that this is a role you have, and you need to do what is best. Just act as do. I told him essentially like do what you would it was like when you were Colonel Gen. Like come and bring a solution. And yeah. But I really told him that PD is not for gunfighters. When you call for backup, don't expect the best shooters to come. The best shooters are in the fucking gangs, in the army. But yeah, that's essentially it, dude.
Yeah, finally my fucking Discord loaded on my phone. I just sent him a message.
What you say?
I said, bro, really? Question mark. You think I'm hitting on Maya? I said, and you have proof of it? Question mark. Let me see it because I know I have never ever hit on her.
Like I said, you both just need to talk to each other, and I'll try to get that.
Dude, Rockout has done this shit to me, but he doesn't know how to apologize or to be accountable for anything. Remember that time in the fucking gang house? He was tasing us and wasn't letting us up, and then I tased him, and then you tased him and killed him on the ground, and then he came back and killed me and didn't even go after you, and then started calling me a bitch. Remember that?
Dude, I remember every single conflict you two have had.
And he never once apologized for calling me a bitch or anything. Like we just acted like nothing ever happened. And he wants me to check on him and shit. He's never fucking apologized for me for that shit. That shit pissed me the fuck off. Nobody calls me a fucking bitch. The only reason I let that shit go is because he's one of our boys. Like if he wasn't our boy, dude, there's no fucking way I'd be cool with that dude again. But for him to not apologize and then turn around and try accusing me of hitting on his fucking ex when I'm not fucking doing it, I don't know. I'm about done with him.
Like I
You
said,
don't do
Kendall,
that to your boy.
you know he's younger than us. You know he's gonna feel these. I'm not expecting you to take the high road by any means, but I'm just saying. I'm not saying give him any graces because I know he hasn't given you any. But, you know,
I'll read you mine and Maya's messages from pretty
I
much
don't
the
need to hear
beginning.
that. I don't need to hear that because I know you wouldn't do.
She just said that, hey guys, hop on, do ones. I don't have Andy on Discord. Can you have him hop on? Let's do ones at AP. He said, and I said I was actually about to just get on, and then I said, yeah. I said, yeah. If you want to die, I laughed my ass off, talking shit. She laughed. She said, well, we're still here. Tell Andy and them as well, so we all can have fun. And then I didn't say anything back to her. I hopped on. We did fucking ones. She said, I had fun. I had fun. Thank y'all for coming on. I said, yeah, same, anytime. And then she sends me randomly, days later, sends me random screenshots of what aimbot looks like. I said, yeah, I seen a couple. This shit is insane. And then she sends me some random videos. I don't even think I've
Dude,
ever watched them.
stop
Oh,
reading.
they were.
I don't need to hear this shit. I don't. I believe you. It's just a matter of fact. Is like I said, you know, he is a bit younger. I know you not don't want to give him grace, like I said, because he hasn't given you none. But you know, and I told him like, dude, sometimes she's putting herself in these situations to where like, she's like, she's always asking for Matthew and shit like that, and like hitting on people. Like I see it. I don't know if you see it, but I see.
No, I don't see her hitting on anybody.
Don't she? Oh yeah, you weren't there when she always asked, "Hey, when's Matthew getting on? Is David getting on? Matthew getting on?" Trying to jump in the jeep with him and patrol and shit. And Matthew's always trying to bring me along because he doesn't want to be there. Like I see that. I may be completely out of pocket with that, but she's always asking for like one of you two, and I know for a fact none of you would reciprocate.
For me, she's always asking for you.
Like I said,
But
it's
that's only twice. She don't ask for anybody for me. Like she might ask where King is at. I think she's asked me that one time, two times, maybe in PD a couple other times. In Army, like once or twice, and then she's asked for you like twice. She's never asked me about Matthew. She's never asked me about anybody.
yeah. For me, it's when's Kendall getting on? It's Matthew getting on? Where's David at? It's like I see those things, and I pick it up as subtle hints. But
Bro,
like I
you know
said,
the
dude,
funny thing? I'll play back.
this is not
Just act
about
like a
pettiness.
child.
This is not about pettiness.
It will be if I turn it into it.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, don't turn it in.
Why not?
Like I said, he's
He
going
wants to
through
call.
some
He
stuff
wants
that
to.
Kendo,
He wants to call me
he's
a
going
bitch
through
and
some
shit.
he's going through some stuff that is beyond any of the things that we can imagine. Things outside of game that are affecting him.
We all have things IRL that go on.
Yeah, I'm not trying to
You
spill
don't
his
turn on
business or
your
anything.
people.
And that's when I told him. I told him you can't turn. You're not supposed to turn your back on your people like that. I'd never do it.
Exactly. Would you have done this when you were even fucking 18 years old?
Shouldn't know. When I was 18 years old, I was just focused on getting in the police, getting fit for it.
I'm just saying, a lot of these people, I know grown ass fucking man who are 50 years old. My uncle, he will fucking start shit over a fucking girlfriend. Like that's just how people are. I don't think we really change much as we get older. You might mature a little bit, but generally the way you are, the way you are, unless something drastic in your life. But that's kind of rare.
Like I said, I don't expect you to give him grace, and neither am I asking you to. I'm just saying, just take that into consideration. That's why I'll try to get you both to conversate in game in front of me.
Moderator will kill each other, or we'll hash it out.
Yes, I'm gonna moderate you too, so you don't kill each other, or he doesn't kill. Well, try to anyway.
Bro, this ain't gonna be pretty. I'm telling you that. Last time I bit my tongue and shit. I'm not. I'm not biting my tongue this time. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but if you don't, but I'm not saying bite your tongue. I'm saying phrase it in a way that's respectful, just like he would. I'll make him do it.
Why should I be respectful? I'm the one being accused of something I didn't do. I'm the one who got called a bitch for no fucking reason when you were the one doing the stupid shit. And that's why I don't like us gangs tasing each other and killing each other, because I know it's going to turn into some drama bullshit. And I'm here trying to prevent that stuff. Yet I'm the one who gets pulled into it and called a bitch because you guys are playing games, and I just sit there and try to hash it out, and then we just forget nothing fucking happened, and he just doesn't fucking say a thing about it, doesn't own up to it. And then now this? No, fuck that. I don't need to be respectful to him. He doesn't. I give people respect. I don't make people earn respect. A lot of people, they make people earn respect. I give people respect until they lose that. He's lost my respect right now. He doesn't deserve it.
And I understand that, but like I said, he is younger than us, Yunda. That's not an excuse. I know.
He's a grown fucking man, Andy. He ain't a fucking child. He's not a teenage kid. If he was a child, cool. I understand that. He's 14 years old. He's acting like he's 14 years old. But for him to be 25, however, 23, whatever the fucking age he is, even if he's fucking 19, he's not 19. He's still, dude, that's not how you treat people.
I know that. And trust me, I know, but I also know plenty of adults who are retarded and act like children.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not an excuse. His age. It doesn't matter how old you are. This is how he's going to be. This is how he acts.
Yeah, and sometimes we just have to accommodate them, as much as we don't want
to. I do that enough IRL. I'm not about to do that in a fucking game. I've been doing that with him. Been doing that